years, if you don't get the value of Draymond Green, I can't help you. People will fall in love with a Melo or a James Harden or the speed of a John Wall. And I'm like, do you guys watch basketball? Do you see how much he does? This league is a parade of three-pointers and one-on-one ISO basketball, offense first culture. There's nothing wrong with that. Draymond is a testament to how many ways you can win. He'll switch to bigs, guys 5 inches bigger. He'll switch to small guys. It doesn't matter. The Warriors' small ball is only possible. It's not Steph and Clay. A lot of teams have shooters. It's Draymond. You used to have a center, and you also had a power forward. They have Draymond, who's faster than both, who can be an offensive catalyst. He's such a connective passer. And a lot of what he does is like not necessarily box score stuff. He shoots the three just well enough that you have to be aware of him. But this was a great example of, they just said basically, take out Şengün, get him off his game, get him off his rhythm. And, I mean, it's like if James Harden isn't hitting shots, you don't get anything else. And that's why Draymond is the iPhone and, scores only like James Harden are, the iPod. They just don't do a lot. He does everything well. He can be the best screener. He can be your best rebounder. He's obviously your best defender. Again, a very connected passer. And as Steph is struggling in the first half, what's keeping him in the game, because the Warriors had a bad offensive first half, is Draymond Green. He literally stopped the Rockets' half-court offense, took them totally out of rhythm. And he doesn't get a lot of appreciation. But you know who knows how great he is? Steve Kerr and Steph Curry know how great he is. I've always said, this team at times has had a lot of finesse. He has always been the bouncer at the nightclub. You think they're soft, you think they're small, and then it's like Rodman, but with a much more layered offensive game. Rodman couldn't shoot. Rodman wasn't a great passer. Rodman was just annoying. That's just one of the gears Draymond Green has, and here's his coach after.
Draymond really, he's our leader, and when he's right, like he was tonight, he's an incredible player to watch. The defense just kind of owning the court on that side of things, and then just being patient and not turning it over and being in the right spots offensively.
I mean, listen, Draymond Green's an all-time great. It's just that simple. He's an all-time great player, and that's why I said before, Steph Curry and Draymond Green are an all-time great duo. You know how many teams would have gotten rid of Draymond Green like years ago? Honestly, they would have absolutely shipped him off. I mean, it's just kind of crazy when you think about it. So I can guarantee you pretty much every single team would have moved on from Draymond Green. And that just shows you how smart the Warriors are, how smart Steve Kerr, Steph Curry. There was times they could have moved on from Draymond. He was getting a little bit expensive, and they never did because they understand who Draymond Green is and how important he is to winning basketball. And why part of the issue that I take issue when people kind of call him like a bouncer and stuff like that, which he is, right? Don't get me wrong. He is that attitude. He is that engine. He is that monster, right? And you need that, right? You need that beast on the court. But it's so much deeper than that because you have other players who also kind of fill that role throughout the years. Like a Dylan Brooks, but it's a goon to a goblin, man. Like it's just night and day. And the layers and levels and the high quality and high IQ and the determination. It's more than just, I'm a bully. I'm kind of the enforcer. I bring in brute force. I bring in the attitude. It's more than just that. And the success is proven. Like people have said for years now, oh, put Draymond Green on any other team and he's doing nothing. And it's like what? I mean, what are we saying? Like, what makes Draymond Green special is his ability to be a leader and a key focal point and a key engine on a winning franchise. You're right. If you just put Draymond Green on some awful team, you're right. They're not going to win rings. You put Steph Curry on an awful team, he's not going to win rings. You put Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, every single player in the history of the universe. If you just put them on a bad team, will they still put up great numbers, individual numbers? Absolutely. Steph Curry is still knocking down threes, Jordan, LeBron, etc., etc. But they're not winning rings. So what makes Draymond Green a different type of special is like, yeah, you need him on a winning team. You need him. Is he enough to just make you win? No. And will he be able to put up numbers that show you how great he is? No. But when you put him on a team, if you put him on a team, think about it like this. If you put him on a team, we already kind of saw this with Steph and KD and Clay, but let's take it to the extreme, okay? Let's take it to the most extreme. If you had Steph, LeBron, KD, I'm trying to think of who would be a good fourth. It doesn't matter. Someone else. Insert anyone else. And then, just say Clay. And then Draymond. Draymond would be so insanely valuable to that team that he would still be the heart and soul of that team. He would still be the one responsible for doing all the things that you need to do defensively, all the energy, all the enforcement, the high-level play, the high-level passing, all the dirty work, jumping and diving and doing all on a team that's filled with literal all-time greats. Like we say that too loosely too, but like literally the players that are truly as great as you could ever imagine. And you put Draymond Green on that team and you would say he is absolutely as important as all those guys on this winning roster. Yeah, they won 70 games and won they won the Super Bowl, the World Series, and the NBA title, and you would say you couldn't have done it without Draymond. That's how valuable Draymond Green is. And it's hard for people to understand that because, right, he doesn't have 30 points, 15 assists, and 9 rebounds, right? Like, you look at a Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert played awesome with the Minnesota Timberwolves in the closeout game 5. He played awesome. And I said he looked like Wilt Chamberlain out there. He looked like a monster, too. And it's easy to see that. It's easy to see him get the big dunk and get a big rebound. And you could see like 20 and 20 or, whatever it ended up being exactly. You can see that. You can see Buddy Hield going off. Did he have 9 threes, I think it was? Right? Just knocking down 3 after 3 after 3. We see Steph Curry with the dagger 3. It's so easy to see. It jumps off the screen. People who don't know anything about basketball can just casually watch a game and say, whoa, Buddy Hield, he's a great player, right? Or having a great game. Steph Curry, like, you can see it. It's clear as day. It's harder to see what Draymond Green really does. It's hard to really see how much he disrupts that defense and how important and crucial he is to making that offense run. Not to mention, you're not on a team with nothing but Steph and the KD and LeBron. So you do have the Pods. You do have the Kevon Loonies. You do have some of these other guys that are good and can be great, but they're not Steph. And you see Draymond Green making sure that all those guys understand where they need to be, right? And when those guys are kind of like, I don't know what to do in this moment. I don't know what to do in this moment. That's when Draymond Green steps up and is like, give me the ball. And there's so many times that they have to, it's just like, get the ball to Draymond. Get the ball to Draymond. And it's so fascinating. Because usually, when you're the player of like a LeBron or a Steph or whatever, when you say, give me the ball, it's give me the ball. Like, I'm calling for the ball, give me the ball. Like, I am literally LeBron, I am Steph, I am Jordan. It's give me the ball. And you typically don't see someone who has the box score of a Draymond Green. If they say, give me the ball, it's like, nah, like, yeah, you're good and you're important to this team, but like, you're not Steph, you're not KD. But it's like, no, give the ball to Draymond. Because he is also an elite decision maker and a general of that offense. Is he dribbling between his legs and behind his back and, making everyone all dizzy and then driving to the lane, down the lane? No, right? Is he going to have a massive dunk that fires everyone up? Is he hitting logo threes? No. But the fact that he's still an engine on that offense as well is all the more remarkable. It really is. It's special. It's special. It's different. And I haven't really seen it in the NBA, honestly. We've seen different versions of a Draymond, right? Someone who does a little bit of the dirty work, a little bit of the bully ball. The guy who used to play for the Houston Rockets, then he played for the Sixers, and then he actually won the ring with the Milwaukee Bucks. I cannot think. He was, I think, roommates with KD. Can't think of his name for the life of me right now. He kind of had some of that energy, right? Bringing some of the intensity, playing some tough defense, can hit some threes in the corner. But he wasn't complete. He was not complete like Draymond Green. There was times when he got the ball and was like, what do we do? What do we do? When Draymond Green knows exactly what needs to be done. That's the layer. It's like, yeah, there's other basketball players that can shoot threes, but not everyone can shoot threes like Steph, right? You have other players that are great at defense, but they're not as great at defense players as Draymond Green. Yeah, some people can be enforcers, but they're not like Draymond Green. I mean, like everyone that you can say, like, oh, they kind of do what Draymond Green does, or look what this guy does. He does something like Draymond Green. It's like, yeah, but then he doesn't do the collection of all the other things as well. That's a difference. That's the difference. The difference between winning and losing. The Warriors probably don't have a single ring without Draymond Green on that team. I really believe that. I really, really, really believe that. Even with KD, Draymond Green is absolutely, undeniably crucial to this Warriors team. And it's crazy that after all these years and all this success, you still have to like convince people of it. You have to convince people. And the problem is the way his game is like, it really is. You either see it or you don't. You either understand it or you don't. And I feel like you really need to be able to play ball to like really see it. Because it is hard to put in words how important it is to have someone like Draymond Green on the court with you. And again, you either see it or you don't. Those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about Draymond Green? How valuable to the Warriors is he for their success? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We're building an amazing community here, and I absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're all on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.